We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Anthony Rizzo, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Number 62 is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Hit high and deep to right center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
A ball and no strikes. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Jose Quintana, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 4 home runs, and 31 RBIs. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 16 homers and 44 RBIs. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini. First delivery to him on the way, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And it's fouled away. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Wieters gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, 2 down now. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Wieters has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Carpenter. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 to count. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
That is good. The catcher, Matt Wieters.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box now, David Bodie. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. David Bodie becomes the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Ryan Helsley comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane.
And that misses inside 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, down.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That evens it up 1-1. And now pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Harrison Bader becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Ryan Helsley.
So now to the plate, Ryan Helsley. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 1-0 hit on the ground toward the left, and there's out number 2.
Now back, catcher, Victor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Caratini. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now to the plate, Colton Wong. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Colton Wong.
The pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Happ comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Quintana's got his target. 0-2 pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We played 4. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball down below the knees. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Popped him up. Wieters is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Number 35 now on the season. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, David Bodie.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Wieters gathers it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Quintana has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with 1 swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, Matt Weeder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Wieters stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short, and that's through for a hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
In there at the knees, strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Wieters at second. O'Neill at first. 1 gone. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The pitcher, number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Yadier Molina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Yadier.
And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Fouled away. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards strand a couple. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Alex Reyes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Alex.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 37 on the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Here's Chris Bryant now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pops this one up. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. In now, Kyle Schwarber. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Colton Wong now.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Tommy Edman. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Uh-oh, he missed it.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Quintana sets. Here's the 2-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Matt Weeder.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Well, you don't see that every day, man. A home run on a fastball that is away and off the plate that he went out and hooked it. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking to myself, I've got to make this guy a little bit more uncomfortable, not let him get those arms extended. I'd have to think about pitching this guy inside in this at-bat.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touche, sir.
The batter,
Digging in, David Bodie. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
number 62.
At the plate, Jose Quintana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, and it's still 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 35.
So striding forward now, Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 48.
So stepping in, Harrison Bader. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Quintana gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Lined but speared on a hop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Miller will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Justin Turner will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ready with the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jason Hayward becomes the first out of the inning. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. As the lead remains 3-1. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The first baseman, Paul.
Hey, D-Row, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
The first baseman, number 15.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Carpenter. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch is popped up. Quintana calls for it. And that retires the side. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 2. Tyler Webb enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-0 the count. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
He's set, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Webb rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So coming to the plate, David Bodie. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's ball 4. Wilson Contreras will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 264 is average entering play with 36 home runs and 54 runs batted in. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of. Kyle Ryan comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Matt Wieters. A ball and no strikes. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to the right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. So digging in now, Tyler O'Neill. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Ready once again, Lane Thomas. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Wieters rounds third and is striding for home. He comes across to score, and the Cardinals have tied it. We are knotted at 3.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up.
Number 25,
Rowan Wick comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fouled away. Wick, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. So a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he'll look at a called third strike, and that winning run will hold it third with one big out on the scoreboard.
up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Justin Turner. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And there's ball 1. In there, 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball just inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Justin Turner becomes out number 2 this inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And this is hit hard to the right side. 1-1. Here it is.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So this John Gant takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Javier Baez. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Gant, a 27-year-old. He was a 21st round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes Thomas, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And it's fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as they take the lead 4-3. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1 out, nobody on. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Wieters has it, and he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, 2 down now. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 1 run. Digging.
Leading off for St. Louis. Not shortstop. Tommy Edman.
Jeremy Jeffress takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Jeremy Jeffress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now batting, Matt Carpenter. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cubbies with their 80th win to pace the division. Rowan Wick wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jeremy Jeffress records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-6. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they plundered the Pirates 11-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they manhandled the Marlins 8-2. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks had 12 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-5. The Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-1. The Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-0. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. Max Kepler was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 7-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the walk-off win in extra innings over the Padres 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-3. The Angels knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-4. The Cleveland Indians pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-7. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.